A lot of us aren't choosing partners. No, we are not. We are choosing providers out of pressure. And you see that pressure, it is not love. That pressure is destructive. And that is why I decided to make this video, to give you a few reasons why as a woman, you should be earning your own money. Amen. It is easier to make money these days as a woman than it was 10 years ago. So why would you just sit down, relax, and want a man to give you everything that you need? Do not get me wrong. I am not trying to say there is anything wrong with wanting a provider man. No, there is nothing wrong wanting a man that can provide and cater for you. But there is everything wrong if money is the only standard you have set to choose a partner for yourself. That means your choice of a partner is not driven from a place of understanding, but from desperation and hunger. And that becomes very, very dangerous. So, let's get right. So, as a young woman in a relationship in the year 2026, in the digital era, the year of the Gen Zs, here are a few reasons why it is very important for you to start earning and making money for yourself. The very first of them is financial independence changes your standard. When your bills are paid, when you can take care of yourself, when you can pay for your own laundry, when you can afford to buy food for yourself, when you can fill your gas cylinder by yourself, when you do not need urgent 2K to run your life on a daily, you do not choose a partner the same like every other person out there. Instead of asking, can this man feed me? You start asking, does this man have a vision he's working with? Instead of asking, can this man give me the kind of life that my parents did not give me? You start asking, is this man a man of character? Instead of asking, can this man buy for me a pair of shoes? You start asking, how spiritually sound is this person? You start making your decision on whom to date, not from a place of hunger, not from a place of pressure, not from a place of desperation, but from a place of emotional need, from a place of understanding. And that is real surpasses that. There is ability to be with someone in love, in a relationship, not because you need that person to survive, but because you really actually love that person and you want them in your life. Not necessarily because they can give you millions, not necessarily because they can take you on the most expensive trips out there, but because they are good for your nervous system. Reason number 2, financial dependence blinds your discernment. Yes. We're talking about red flags. A lot of us see red flags and we still jump into the relationship. A lot of us know that this man is not consistent, yet we are still in that relationship. We saw it from the onset. We know it, that this man is not spiritually sound. This man is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode on our heads. But we still get into that relationship. Why? Because our bank account keep getting alerts. We keep getting alerts. And walking away begins to feel like you're losing stability. You're losing financial freedom. So you would rather stay in that relationship, deal with all of that red flag instead of walking away. When we talk about red flags, none of us, we're usually not blind to red flags. We are usually not blind to red flags. We know why you are still in that relationship with that person that abuses you, that treats you so
subscribe to my channel.
At the end of the day, he would apologize with a money bouquet. At the end of the day, he would apologize with a heavy alert in your account. And just like that, all of that goes away, all of the pain he's caused. Then he comes, dumps another one on you, send an alert again, and you're cool. But when you have your own money, you know very well that this person is not good for you work out on them, because you're not showing up in that relationship as a failing project looking for financial donation. No, you're not showing up in that relationship because you're hungry. You're not showing up in that relationship because you need someone to support your survival. Make your own money for yourself. Learn how to take care of your own self, to pay your bills for yourself. A man's money should be a plus to what you already have, not the entire of everything that you have. Financial independence gives you the power to walk away. Yes. Walk away from a toxic relationship. Walk away from an unhealthy partner. You can walk away because you have your own money. Because you know that you are not a woman without value. You know that you are a bankable woman. So you can walk away from disrespect. You can walk away from inconsistency. You can walk away from anything that hurts you, anything that dehumanizes you. That is what financial independence would do for you as a woman. You don't stay because you walk away when they treat you wrong and refuse to change from it. But when you do not have your own money, when you cannot earn for yourself as a woman, you will be taken advantage of and you were not able to walk away. That is the major reason why a lot of us stay in abusive relationship. We're going nowhere, we are stuck there because you're asking yourself, if I leave, what happens to me? Will I not die of hunger on the street? My sister, in this generation, I see women hustling, and you probably think they know why they are hustling. Our mothers went through a lot. We still see a lot of women going through a lot. If you're matured enough, then you would know that the beauty of life, of being in a relationship, is not having options. It's not having multiple men at your beck and call, but having that power, that freedom to walk away when you can no longer take what is being given you in that relationship. When the relationship becomes toxic, you know that yes, you can walk away. That gives a woman power. The goal is not to become so financially stable that you do not need a man. No. The goal is to become financially stable, that you do not get stuck to a man that treats you terribly because he gives you money. So that you don't start saying things like, it's better to cry in Dubai than to cry in my village. It is better to know. It is women who with broke mentalities, who know that a man is their only source of survival, that says that, because no woman wants to stay in a place where she is maltreated and given peanuts. No woman wants to stay in a place like that. With options, every woman would want to live. And the fourth reason why you should be earning your own money is you choose differently when you are financially stable. You don't come up showing as a project that needs some sort of financial donation. You don't come up showing like an NGO that needs some sort of sponsorship. You come up showing as a partner. You come up as someone who is willing and ready to build a relationship. Not a woman who is needy, not a woman who is hungry, not a woman who is in need of handouts for survival. That is what you do not show up as when you are financially stable. You do not become desperate for a man. You don't start scheming and doing terrible things just to get a man's attention, because you know that relationship to you is not a survival scheme. No, you're looking for love. You're looking for someone who treats you right. You're looking for spiritual alignment. You're looking for respect, and not someone that will pay for your next meal. So you show up. I had work. I myself making this video, I have not gotten to the state where I can say I am financially free, but I don't get into relationships because I need a man to feed me, because I need a man to buy me a pair of shoes, because I need a man to afford me a roof over my head. No. I have chosen differently, and I am happy with the choice that I made, because I know that it is not about money. It is not about what he can give me, because those things that he can give me with his money, I can give myself. So I'm looking for more from him. And you should do the same for yourself. You should fight for yourself like that too. Being a woman that hustles is not a disadvantage. Being a woman that works hard, that is building a career for herself, that shows up, is not a disadvantage. It is an advantage. Even if you're not doing it just because you want to have a stable relationship, you happen to have a place in your relationship, you have a family to support, you have siblings to support, you have people looking up to you. Be the example that you need.